Hi all, good morning. Welcome to my final part of Finland adventure, Rovaniemi. This time it's not like a mere railway station. Rovaniemi was buzzing with the travelers, and the station was crowded with people from all over the world. Here we met an Indian couple who had just completed an incredible 14 day trip covering 5 countries, including Norway and Denmark. We had a small chat with them. They have shared a lot of tips and helpful information regarding Ramnami. Moving to our hotel, as we already knew about a Bolt app for booking cabs, I started booking one. To my surprise, today pickup was in a Tesla. It was my first ride in Tesla, and Bolt offer is just for 4 euros as part of their bonus rewards. The ride for our hotel was fantastic, and I had a great chat with the driver about Ramnami and the local attractions. Accommodation was just a 7 minutes ride from the station, and the check-in process was fully automated. The key was in a locker, and the password was shared with me at the time of booking. The apartment felt like a home away from a home cozy studio with a small balcony, a kitchen, and a separate bedroom. After relaxing, I stepped out to buy some groceries from the local market. For the past 5 days, we had been eating out, so I decided to cook for us this time. It was a refreshing change to prepare a homemade meal in our little kitchen. I took a stroll through the Ramanami city center, and it was truly magical. The streets was beautifully lit with decorative lights, and the night market added a live charm to the town. Local shops and cafes were buzzing with activities, making it a perfect place for a soak in the festival vibes of Arctic Circle. Once the grocery was sorted, we began our trip to famous Santa Claus village. By this time, it was already 5:30 p.m. and the sun had set, leaving us with a dark but magical evening. As I mentioned earlier, this is why my most of the videos of Finland are filled with night shots. We made our way to Santa Claus village. Upon arrival, we walked into the first local shop to gather some information about the village. The shop was cozy, filled with festival decorations, and the staff were friendly and helpful in guiding us through the area. The village had a mix of local markets, souvenir shops, and even a small hotel market where you could find handcrafted items and unique gifts. By this time, it was late evening, and the place was lively yet peaceful with steady flow of visitors enjoying the winter wonderland vibes. After gathering some helpful information from the local shop, we began our walk towards the iconic Arctic Circle supports. The pathway was beautifully lit and the village's charm only grew as we ventured deep into it. Our first stop was the Arctic Post Office, a must-visit spot for anyone coming to Santa Claus village. This unique post office let you send some postcards and letters to your loved ones, stamped with a special Arctic Circle postmark. It was a magical experience knowing these letters came straight from Santa's home. Next, we came across the Pillar of Direction, an amazing structure that showcases the distance from Rovaniemi to some of the world's most famous cities. For example, New York, Tokyo, Dubai, New Delhi. It's a fascinating way to connect with the rest of the world while standing right at the Arctic Circle. As we continued walking, the highlight came into view: the Arctic Circle poles. The poles mark the official line of Arctic Circle and are a must-see for anyone visiting Rovaniemi. Standing here, you can truly feel the magical of being in such a unique and a special locations. Next day morning, we have decided to have breakfast from Hayes Burger, Finland's most famous burger chain. Before starting our breakfast, we have spent some time in ice-filled ground near city center. It was a charming spot for kids with plenty of space for ice skating and playing in the snow. Our little one had a fantastic time skating and exploring it. Watching the joy and excitement on his face was truly heartwarming. After spending time in the ice skating ground, we headed to Hayes Burger, Finland's most popular burger chain. The local favorite serves delicious Finland-style burgers, and we couldn't wait to try it. We ordered a mix of classic and local specialties, including Hayes Burger Classic and a crispy fries with refreshing drinks to complete the meal. The cozy atmosphere of Hayes Burger, combined with warm food, was the perfect escape from the cold outside. It gave us the chance to relax, recharge, and savor some authentic Finnish fast foods. After breakfast from Hayes Burger, we returned to the magical Santa Claus village to continue exploring its charm and of course to meet the real Santa Claus. On reaching, we took a leisurely walk through the village, soaking in the festival vibes. The decorative lights, cheerful music, and the snowy surround made every corner feel like a winter wonderland. Next, we moved on to see some adorable Arctic animals, including reindeer, goats, and more. Watching reindeer up close was truly mesmerizing. They are such a majestic creature, perfectly suited to the Arctic landscape. It was a treat for both kids and adults, and we spent a good amount of time observing and learning about these amazing animals. Stepping into Santa's office felt like entering a fairy tale. The decorations, the warmth of the staff, and the cozy atmosphere were fully truly magic. Finally, we met the man himself, Santa Claus. His warm smile and cheerful greeting made the experience unforgettable, especially for our little one who was beyond thrilled. Santa even shared a few stories, and we couldn't help but capture some precious moments in the photos and video. From the meeting of Santa to exploring the village and interacting with our animals, this part of our journey was. Next, we moved to Arctic Post Office, where we send a postcard to friends, family back home. The post office itself a magical place filled with letters all over the world addressed to Shanda. We too had posted some postcards to back home. After checking out of our apartment, we headed to the Ramnavi railway stations and securely stored our luggages in the lockers, so we could explore the town freely before catching our train to Helsinki. Our first stop was famous Angry Bird Park, a vibrant and fun-filled playground designed for kids and families. Our little one had an amazing time running around, playing with the slides and climbing the colorful structures. Next, we strolled through the city center, where the streets were bustling with locals and tourists. The atmosphere was lively with small shops, cafes, people enjoying the winter day. We then headed to the stadium, which has been transformed into playful heaven for kids during the winter. With the snow-covered grounds, fun activities, it's a great spot for families to spend time. Watching kids laugh and play in the open space added to the charm of the day, and we couldn't resist joining in the fun for a while. After soaking in the town's charm, we made our back to the railway stations to prepare for our journey to Helsinki. The train ride promised scenic views of Finland's winter landscapes, and we were excited to relax and enjoy the journey after a day well spent. We visited train's canteen and ordered some delicious hot chocolates, which were perfect for cold weather. Sipping the warm drink while enjoying the scenic views of Finland's snowy landscape was a truly cozy and relaxing experience. The canteen itself was charming and added a special touch to the long journey. After reaching Helsinki, we had a 3-hour layover before heading to airport. This was a continuation of experience captured in Finland Part 1, where we explored the city's highlights. That morning it was snowing, adding a magical ambience to the city and making it more picturesque. At Helsinki Airport, we wrapped up our Finnish adventures with some duty-free shopping. From chocolates to souvenirs, we picked up few items to bring back home and cherish the memories of this incredible trip. And just like that, our amazing journey in Finland came to an end. From the magical northern lights in Kemi to the festival charm Santa Claus village in Rovaniemi. Every moment of this trip was unforgettable. This marks the end of our Finland series. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Stay tuned for more adventures to come.